April and Kelly here from Project Find Your Fire. Thanks for joining us today on the Your Life on Fire series. We are so excited about sharing all of the content with you. And today, especially, we are talking about self-confidence and building the muscle, building the experience, and building really the tool, giving you the tool to build this muscle that is so important in our daily lives and everything that we do.
It's all about building up tools and building new muscles because we've used these old muscles for so long and they've gotten really, really good at what they do. And we don't always get the results that we want. So what we're going to show you today is how to build your self-confidence. And a lot of times we think of self-worth and self-esteem and self-empowerment and those things that are psychologically based. And those are founded, those are good things, and there's a lot of details there. But if us normal people start thinking about those, we can really muddy the waters that we're trying to swim through.
Right, or if we're looking at how do we improve that, or how do we make changes in that, it can be difficult because they kind of all overlap and intertangle in who we are.
Right, sometimes we'll say, excuse me, that I don't have the self-esteem to do that. I don't have the self-worth to be a good student. He or she has low self-esteem and that's why they can't do it. But what it really boils down to is confidence. Because if we look at the definitions of those, and I'm not going to belabor that point, it goes back to confidence. So I'm going to show you a tool that you can use to build your confidence up, which in turn is going to drive your self-esteem and your self-worth and your self-empowerment right through the roof, and you don't even have to think about those psychological terms any longer. It's about confidence. So to get yourself into a state of confidence, we've talked about state before, and so what I need you to do is three things. One, your physiology. Make sure that you're standing up straight, you're tall, your shoulders are back, your chest is out, your chin is up. That's your physiologically positive state for motion. Secondly is your focus. What are you thinking about? I want you to focus on these things that you are going to use in this tool, things that you are absolutely, without a doubt, confident about. And secondly is language. You're going to use powerful, positive, empowering language to make these changes. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So when you're standing up straight, your physiology is set. Now our focus, I want you to focus on something that you are absolutely, without a doubt, confident about yourself. Whether it's, I'm confident that I love unconditionally. I'm confident that I have the patience of a saint, unending. Maybe it's more surface. I'm confident that my eye color matches every outfit, much like mine does. I'm confident that I can ride any horse, shoot any free throw. I can do these things. I'm the tallest person in my family. Whatever it is you're confident about, it doesn't matter, okay? So once you have that one, I want you to focus on that for a moment. Put yourself into that state. How do you feel when you're doing whatever it is you're confident about? Trying on outfits or riding horses or shooting free throws. You feel really good about that because you are so confident that you can do that. And then I want you to pick one more thing that you're confident of. It could be anything, but it's something that you alone are confident about. And we all have something. We are all amazing gifts, and there's always something that we are so good at. The best chocolate chip cookies, that our confidence level just goes straight up. So once you have two of those embedded into you, you're focusing on those. I want you to go to a mirror, and this is where language comes in. So when you're standing at the mirror, you're going to recite whatever it is you're confident about. Stay in your physiology, shoulders back, chin up, chest out, you're breathing deep. And I want you to say to yourself in the mirror, I am confident that I make the best chocolate chip cookies ever. And I want you to keep doing that. Because as you do that, I want you to watch what's happening to your body. Even though we focus on our physiology, it's going to become straighter. Our breath is going to come from a deeper spot. It's no longer shallow breathing. Our heartbeat is going to race because we're excited about those things that we're confident about. And in doing that, and do both of your confidence areas, and in doing that, what you're really doing is taking your self-esteem and your self-worth and that self-empowerment, and you're shooting it straight up through the roof. And we don't even have to think about any of that psychological mumbo jumbo. It's all about confidence. Be confident in who you are. If you can carry yourself around with that state of confidence, you can really do anything. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're also going to use the mirror with the two most powerful words ever made.
The same words you started with, I am, followed by other words that you empower you and that are your truth. We have a tool on projectfindyourfire.com that you can download, and you can utilize this tool. It has about 100 words that you can use to practice your I am statements. Now, like Kelly said, I would suggest you practice these in front of the mirror or just around your house, but I use these as the superpowers. So when he talks about your stance, your focus, and your language, that is what you're practicing, and you're using words and empowering yourself and building confidence. You're creating deeper neural paths in the things that are true to you, and you're creating new ones for the areas that you're building. So it would look something like this for me. I am creative, I am energy, I am kind, I am passionate, I'm a mother, I'm loving, I'm caring, and you can see there's a list of words. I'm bold, I'm courageous, and you use them. And gosh, I wish I had my little Superwoman headband, because I love to wear my Superwoman headband because it gets me pumped up about being true to who I am, but it builds the self-confidence that's within us. But like we talked about the muscle, you have to build the muscle and the strength in association with the truth of who you are. And it's really important to practice this, and practice this another way besides in the mirror, or just sometimes I'm just like powering it, in front of my computer or around the house, to get that power that really propels you to do the things that you're doing daily with that confidence. But another way of doing that, real quick, is journaling. Journal your I am. Get associated with the truths of who you are. And you can journal this and come up with 5 things on day 1. And practice that every day. And then maybe next week it's like, I'm going to come up with 10 things or 15 things. And when you practice it over and over again, you're going to build the I ams of who it is that encompasses who you are. We are complex, but yet we are integrated in these truths that become our strength and our building blocks. And I would love to go into that one, but we talked about building blocks. Your building blocks on all the Legos that make you who you are, this is what we're practicing. We're practicing and building that muscle up that builds that confidence.
I want to go back when she was standing into the mirror. I want you to take note of something. So you're standing in the mirror. Give your I ams again.
I am energy. I am passion. I am kind.
Okay, stop, because she'll go on forever. But notice how she's delivering that. When you stand in front of the mirror, it's not going to do any good to brush your teeth and say, I am bold, I am confident, I am loving, because there's no emotional connection to that. If you want to change your results, you must change your motion. If you want to change your motion, you must change your emotion. So get yourself into an emotional state of I am bold, I am courageous, I am creative.
Or get yourself a Superwoman or Superman or whatever.
And when you keep doing that, the emotion is going to drive, and you're going to see changes. One more thing, another way to practice this is to get some Post-it notes and put your I ams on your Post-it notes. Put those on your mirror, so when you wake up in the morning, there they are waiting for you. You reminding yourself that you are all of these things. Put them in your car, in your cubicle, on your computer, whatever it is. Put them around your house. Let people ask you about them. What are all these I am things? And then you can tell them, I am bold, I am beautiful, I am courageous, I am creative, and we can go on and on and on. And you can too. That list that you're going to download from projectfindyourfire.com/tools is going to have a long list of words on it. But that's not an exhaustive list. You might think of words that aren't on the list, but you are. And go ahead and add them. That's okay.
So we encourage you to practice building that muscle of self-confidence with these exercises. If you have more questions, let us know.
Live with love.
Live with passion.
Live with purpose.